Let's just quickly review, at least at a high level, what most of our paid offers are going to look like. When I say our, I just mean the people in our group, Tools for Motivation members. You're likely going to be producing paid offers or having offers that you are selling that fall into one or more of these buckets. And I took this from the previous session. This is one of the slides we came up with. So digital products, that could be anything like a downloadable ebook or an audiobook that you just sell on your website. When I say digital products, I'm even thinking like if you go to Amazon and publish a book there, like a Kindle book, that would count. Obviously, a side piece to that could be a physical book as well. But today we're really focusing on the digital side of things. I don't have a lot of advice I could give you on physical products because I don't sell them. But if that's a topic somebody wants to get into, please do mention it, and we can certainly discuss it. I have some things I could share personally. I'm sure many people in the room could as well. Recorded courses or just any kind of course that you're selling through either a course platform or your own website. Live trainings, which is different, right? A live training is literally when you charge money for like a workshop. I had somebody offer me one this morning. And I was considering signing up. I thought it was just cool. It's $20, join the workshop. It's an hour long. You kind of join in through a live session and that's it. And I thought that was kind of cool. A great way for this person to expand their brand. They had never offered it before. So I thought it was a good idea. Coaching and consulting. So this kind of goes in with the next piece as well, which is services, special services and labor. So I'll kind of lump those all into one talking point. And it's the idea of you're providing your specialized knowledge or skills or experience into some kind of packaged up deal where the client receiving the value from you is actually, they're paying you by the hour or by a block of your time to create some kind of result for them. So coaching would be different than consulting in the sense that you're probably with a coaching environment agreeing to like an 8-week program for a set fee, and you're showing up for those sessions. Whereas consulting or a specialized service might be, I'm going to pay you $5,000 and you were going to set up a website with a funnel and connect it to my shopping carts and set up my ads for me, right? Or some specialized result. If everybody can just check their mics, I'm getting some feedback on my end. Trev, you might be able to see it as well. I can hear my my own voice looping back. So if you're not muted right now, please mute yourself.
I think I got it. No, I don't.
It could be me too. It could be my connection. Definitely pop into the chat or let me know. Okay, no, I'm not hearing it anymore. Perfect. Okay, so mastermind groups is the next one, and that's basically the idea of you create a group. It could be through a forum, like a digital interface, like a private Facebook group or a Skype group or a WhatsApp group. Or it could be, meetings like this where you show up live and you chat and you go around the room and talk, or probably both. And you sell people the opportunity to join that mastermind. And the idea would be that each member is getting value just by the connections that they're making. Masterminds can be huge, and there actually is some cool ways to get PLR to tap into that. Membership sites, we've talked about this if you've been on any previous calls a lot. But membership sites are huge. If you can create recurring revenue for yourself, and if you can do it in a way where you're just basically uploading digital products or digital content to a member's area on an ongoing basis, well, that's quite easy to produce when you have access to a membership like Tools for Motivation, where we're giving you more than enough content every month to keep a membership site full, right? So even just taking TFM content and setting up your own little motivational membership for $27 a month would be a great first step if you've never built one before, and then just seed the membership with content you're getting from us, right? Just put your branding on it. That's a very simple membership model. Obviously, there's a lot more that goes into making really successful memberships run for a long period of time, which we can get into, but that's the general idea. Workshops is another one. I would consider that different from like a mastermind or even coaching, whereas like a workshop, probably walk people through a lesson and then actually having them do the work on the call or on the live meeting to get some kind of result. So this could be a yoga workshop where you're walking people through the movements, or it could be something digital as well. We're also mentioning challenges here, just because in the last session, we had a few folks mention that they were running paid challenges. And I thought that was a really cool idea, because the idea of a challenge is often done as a free thing to build a brand, but you could pay for challenges as well. I paid for a challenge a couple of years ago for like a fitness challenge. It was like, men over 40 getting back in shape kind of thing. It was a great way for that business owner to build his brand, generate some revenue for his company, and and deliver a good value offer to the clients. So all of these things I'm showing you on the screen right now can be enhanced or even built from the ground up using PLR, private label rights content, right? So the most basic, obvious, easy thing that you could do walking away from today, if you don't have any paid offers up and running, would be to go into Tools Motivation members area. Let's say, for example, what was our last one? The meditation product. I'm forgetting the exact title of it. Meaningful meditation. Anyway, I'll remember it in a second. Modern Day Meditation. That's what it was. You could take that book, Modern Day Meditation. There's an ebook inside of it. There's a pre-recorded audiobook, and there's a workbook. Those three assets alone could be a paid product. Then inside of that product, we also have a pre-written sales letter. It's short, so you'd probably want to expand on it, but it would get you started. It explains all the benefits of why somebody might want to pick up a book like this. It's got a little buy button image, and you would literally just need to connect that to your PayPal account to start selling that product. Now, just because you have a page up and running that's selling a meditation product doesn't mean you're going to start making millions of dollars with meditation downloads overnight. But you are creating the opportunity to generate sales for your business because you have a sales page up and running and a product for sale. Now, if you just sold the ebook, then when they click add to cart, you could have a bump offer on your checkout page offering the audiobook for another $7 or something like that. So $27 ebook, $7 bump offer for the audiobook. And now you have a $34 transaction. You're generating revenue for your business. There's almost no work that goes into that other than picking some kind of platform where you have a page that hosts this. I know there's people in the room here that use Kartra, WooCommerce, ClickFunnels, System.io. There's millions of different systems out there that will allow you to create a paid offer with a buy button connected to a shopping cart that can accept money. If you haven't set those things up yet, that would be your first step, right? You need to be able to create revenue through those very basic fundamental things. So again, the example I just gave is a digital product using PLR, but all these things could be set up using private label rights content. Even a course. If your course is 6 modules, you could pull 6 different pieces of content out of TFM, out of the members area, plug that into each of your 6, add in whatever you want to add, and now you've got a 6-chapter course, okay? So don't overcomplicate things. Then what do you need to have in order to have a paid offer up and running? So I just put together a quick bulleted list. By the way, I'll give you these slides on the replay as well. So don't worry about having to write all of this down. So in essence, this is what you need to effectively have a paid offer up and running. You need a sales page. So that's just a web page that allows you to write some text and explain to people why they might want to buy this product, right? And that could honestly be, you could go to WordPress.com right now and set up a free WordPress blog and then use the page feature to literally write a page and then insert a PayPal link, which you can set up a PayPal account in 5 minutes from now and literally have your offer up and running in the next 30 minutes. Okay, so there is no minimum amount of work you need to do here other than that. You need to have a page that can do what I just explained. Super simple. If you can't figure that out, then you need to spend some time developing your skills, or else online business just isn't going to be a thing for you. Okay, so sales pages can also have videos, although it's not a must. I don't put sales videos on everything that I sell. When I do, the conversions typically go up. We run so many different offers that it's just not always feasible for me to do sales videos for every single offer that we put out there. But if you're just doing one, I would do it. Proper text copy. And all I mean by that is just copy that sells your product, structured in a relatively organized way that explains to the visitor what your product does, what problem it solves, why they might want to buy it, why they might want to buy it from you specifically, and all the other questions that you would have as a buyer. Where, is there a refund policy? If I need help, where do I go? All that stuff. And that's a lot of the stuff you'll see here on the slide that you need to make sure you have on your page. Got to have an order button or a buy button. You need to, or you'll want to consider some form of guarantee, either a money back guarantee or how you support the transactions. Do you have a refund policy or not? All that good stuff. Supporter contact info. I still find that experienced, very seasoned marketers and business owners sometimes forget this. I've even had times where we were promoting someone else as an affiliate, the offer looked great and I just forgot to check. And we start getting tickets at our help desk saying, I have some questions, where do I go? And then I look on the vendor's page and there's no link to like an email address or a help desk. So then I have to contact them directly going, guys, add that in, right? So basic stuff like this. At Tools Motivation, we have 800 number for phone. And we also have a text line. You can literally text us and that comes in and we can see your text. Plus we have a help desk, an email address, and all that good stuff. So the more points of contact, the better. But if you're just starting out, you're probably not going to want to invest in a help desk system and setting all of that up. So you might just want to start with like a support email address and just get back to people in a timely fashion. Upsells or bump offers are also pretty critical to making paid offers online. Most buyers are pretty used to seeing upsells or at least upgrade offers on anything they buy, physical products, digital products, you name it, right? So the idea of not having an upsell is really just, you're basically giving yourself fewer chances to make money. If you don't feel comfortable putting up a sell, that's different. That you have to look at your own values and how you want to run your business. I personally don't have a problem putting at least 1 or 2 upgrades on my offers if they extend the value and the buyer is going to get something out of this. So upsell is when somebody, I'll just kind of clarify the two here. An upsell is when somebody buys a product and then after that transaction's done, you offer something else. At Tools Motivation, we actually present the upsell before the checkout. And then a bump offer is typically on the checkout page. You'll see something like a little tick box that says, would you like to add fries to your order or whatever, right? So I see it all the time where people like, you want to add the audiobook on for another $1.99 or whatever. You see that at Amazon. You can tick yes or no, and that's a bump offer. Cross sells or back end is once the transaction is complete, you have other relevant items that you might want to sell. In some cases, a cross sell might also be presented before the checkout is completed. So at Tools Motivation, we do cross sells right before they click checkout, or right before on our cart page, right before they click checkout, we'll display several items, and we'll usually have the items that are currently on sale so that people are a little bit more, their eyes are drawn more to it, more likely that they're going to add them to cart. So cross sells may appear before the checkout or at the end of the transaction. And that's sometimes called back end as well. And back end is really just usually higher ticket offers or offers that you don't maybe have publicly available on your website. Like maybe you only offer, like right now, our membership is in our back end. You can only buy our membership right now, actually nowhere, but it's going to be inserted into a couple of automations for people that buy a minimum of a certain spend. So if you spend a certain amount of money, you're gonna pop up and show you an invitation to privately join our membership, because publicly it's currently closed. So that's a back-end offer. You could also have back-end offers to like high ticket coaching, masterminds, live events, and stuff like that. Bonuses are also a great idea with paid offers. So right on your sales page, you could put something like, if you order today, I'm going to throw in this bonus, and it could be a stack of things. That stack of things could come from PLR. It could be stuff you've already built, partner products, whatever. I just actually, in a recent promo before the new year, we had a partner of ours do a big launch and there was tons of people ordering it. And then we had a bonus on their sales page that said, from Tools Motivation, if you order our product today, our friends Tools for Motivation are going to give you this bonus pack. And then on their download page, they would have to opt into my list to get that bonus. So that was a cool little JV, joint venture deal that we did that got a whole bunch of people on my list, but also gave extra value to that vendor because their buyers are basically just giving up an email address to get what would normally be a paid product. So it was a pretty cool exchange. And then some form of email follow-up should be part of every paid offer that you're putting out there. So it could be as simple as, if you're brand new to this and you don't have a lot of tools, just when people buy, flip them a quick email saying, hey, thanks so much. This is a personal email from me, Justin, saying thank you. Just wanted to let you know, we're standing by if you have any questions. I'd love any feedback you had about the product, if you got the results you were looking for, blah, blah, blah. Or you could have a staff member do it. You could have a VA send those emails out. Ideally, you're using automation. So we use an autoresponder system called ActiveCampaign that it looks, when somebody buys a product, we tag them with the name of that product, and the ActiveCampaign has this automation that goes, oh, somebody has brought this product, it's got this tag on it, send them this sequence of emails. And we have like 3, 4, 5 emails that go out over the next 3, 4, 5 days based on that buying behavior. And then we get way more conversions on those follow-up offers because we're targeting those offers to that particular transaction and that particular product that they bought. So we're not offering them something that's not relevant to that process. They like this, so they're likely going to like these things as well, right? So you can do very intelligent marketing. If anybody's bought anything ever off Amazon, you've seen this. They usually flip you an email within the next 24 hours, showing you some related stuff, right? So, and I often buy it. It works on me. I don't know if it works on you. It definitely works on me when it comes to book buying. I do it all the time.